Billing services in the fast lane, creating document in SAP S4HANA Fiori. Hello, SAP community. Billing is a critical step in the order to cash process. For the billing clerk in SAP S4HANA, the experience has been streamlined with dedicated SAP Fiori apps. Moving from classic GUI transaction like VF01 or VF04 to Fiori apps provide a more intuitive way to handle the billing due list and generate invoice. Let's look at the process in Fiori. So in the first access the app, you start on the Fiori launchpad, opening the Create Billing Document app. Create Billing Document app. But if you want, you can continue to use the non-intuitive app like VF01 or VF04 in Fiori. But I definitively choose the futures with Great Billing Document. So let's go. So in the screen, define settings. Before creating, you can define key billing settings directly in the app, like setting the billing day, type, controlling separate billing document per item, automatic posting preferences, how quantities are handled. This gives you flexibility and control up front. So I'll show you the value by default you can use. So for that, I just have to click on billing settings. And that is the option that I choose. Set billing date before billing. It's not that. Create separate no. Automatic pause billing yes. Billing display after creation yes. That is my option that I define. But you can change it as you want. So search and select. You search for your billing due list based on relevant criteria like sales order or deliveries. The system presents the document ready for billing. So if, for example, I'm looking for the sales order 212. So for that, I define the document that is an order like this, and I click on go. If you don't see your sales order, that means there is an issue about your sales order, or perhaps it's not for your sales organization. For that, you remove all the previous filter. So for example, I'm looking all the order and I click on go. If you don't see your sales order, don't worry. So we go to the manage sales order. For example, I recalled recent activities and I see manage sales order. So that is my sales order 212 requested delivery. So if I go in my sales order services, that is item for non-stock item. Okay, if I go to the statue, I see that the services to a queue not delivered over credit statute. So that means that the system requests me that my services has not be delivered. So different item category. For example, if I create, for example, deliver, Okay, I try to deliver my services. Okay, the first issue that I not created the services. But if the system asks me to create a delivery, that means I do not define correctly the item category for my services because I don't want to have, for example, a delivery to invoice my services. So that, okay, I go back and I will see an important field in the materials. I can use two applications, MM02, for example, to change materials, and I would like to display MSM service materials. I click on Go, and I'm going on the sales organization data 2. I continue, and I go to the sales organization. I go, and then I look for an imported field that is an item category group. I see that is N lag for non-stock material. N lag, that means you deliver a non-stock material. But if you want to invoice directly your services, you just have to be sure that the item category is, for example, um, I'm looking for the different options. Services, like this, you select, and automatically you will see a huge difference in your sales order. As for that, manage sales order, version 1, version 2. I will show you the version 2, for example. And I would like to display my sales order 212 or change. Okay, I change my variant. Click on Go. And I would like to change the sales order. I go in the detail of my sales order and focus on the item. You remember that by default the services was with the item category tax. So if I use the match code, you see the differences: tax non-stock, TAD service item, and change it. Okay, right now I save. Okay, sales order has been saved. Process flow. Sometimes it's not updated. So delivery statute, that really important right now, not relevant for delivery. You see the difference right now? Okay. So if I recall right now, present activity and create billing document, you see how it's easier to navigate in Fiori? You see the sales order 212 this time. Okay? Really important. The differences with the item category you define in your materials. In one case, if you choose N lag, you will have a non-stock material with a delivery. The material is not managed in stock, but you have a delivery and invoice. You invoice on delivery. But if you choose TERF, you have sales of services. So you create a sales order and then you invoice. So you have your sales order. Right now, create and maintain. You select the item. You select the item you want to bill, and then you click on create. Billing document, like this, create. You enter nothing because by default the system, the billing date is the due date today, and the billing type is the billing type defined by default. When you create an invoice, a billing document, you change it. For example, when you want to create a pro forma, but I click on OK. The system creates a draft billing document. You then maintain necessary details like the billing date and type, but by default, it's F2 and the D date. So you see automatically you are in manage billing document. You see the billing status is temporary, really important. Then you are able to navigate into the different tabulation to check that everything is okay. And in detail, you will see automatically the print thing is done, will be done. So I click on save and generate. You save the draft. It transitions into a final save billing document with its unique number. This one, okay. The system performed the necessary posting, like debiting customer receivable and creating revenue tax account, as shown in the example. So I will show you. So if I go to the process flow, I see a journal entry. I'm able to display this information. So that is equivalent in SAP GUI to the application FP03. You display in SAP Fiori with amazing apps that is manage journal entry. So I display the detail with all the GL account. So again, it depends of your chart of accounts you have, that the French chart of account or international chart of account. So I go back. So if you leave this application, and you will see to display all the billing documents you have created. So I call the manage billing um, billing document like this. Again, I provide you the equivalent. That is the same things to call the application VF05, for example. I will see all the invoice that I've created, for example, today. So I select the big date like this today, and I click on go like this. Then I click on navigate. I see the status is completed. So different thing I am able to do right now. I'm able to um, easily find, display, and manage all the created billing document. Crucially, you can check output condition and display print preview like the PDF document directly within the Theory interface, but it's not finished with this app. So your experience is you are able to consult the billing document, you are able to edit the document and add a text, for example. For example, I show you, I click on edit, and I'm able to add a text. I'm able also to add a link or upload a document. So if I want to do a preview, so I save and I click on, just as I click on preview. So I share. Okay, again, I explained previously that the same thing for sales order billing document also. If the communication language of your customer is the French or the Italian or the German or the English, the forms will be displayed in the communication language. In my case, the French. So the display in French. Like this, you are able to improve your French. So the Fiori experience centralized the necessary function for the billing clerk, aiming for greater efficiency and better visibility into the billing process compared to navigating multiple order transactions. So thank you so much again, and see you later in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.